so Pony's bringing the chicks.
Bringing the chicks.
It's a ball on one.
It's kind of disturbing.
Pony's disturbing. The chick is cute.
It's more than kind of disturbing. It's extremely disturbing.
I got a joke for you real quick. Do you know why the Easter Bunny hides Easter eggs?
Why is that?
Why is that?
Because he don't want no one knowing he been fucking the chickens. I got to put my little teenager back. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Reminds me, I didn't. I didn't get a dirty joke.
This was dirty joke day, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. If I'm doing something wrong, you just let me know.
Well, there's no joke that's too dirty. Okay,
Did you look up the Aristocrats?
No, I didn't look up the Aristocrats. I've been.
And you guys know about the Aristocrats joke?
No.
No. Who posted that? Someone said they had the aristocrat joke. Who was that?
That was me. I was talking about.
That's Den.
It's this infamous joke amongst the inner circle of comedians, and it's like the whole point of it is to be as filthy as you possibly can. Look it up sometime. It's funny.
Oh, well. You knew the filthiest comedian I've ever heard in my entire life was Bob Saget. Remember the guy who did that family?
I knew you were going to say that.
Version of the Aristocrat. If you Google Bob Saget Aristocrat, you'll see it.
He is the dirtiest, and he was always this family guy on that video, the Funniest Home Videos.
Yeah, and before that, he was like the sweet dad, you know, of the daughters.
The Family Ties, or
he is filthy.
Yeah, whatever the hell that show was.
And I heard him on the what was it? The satellite radio, Sirius Radio, the Raw Dog comedy.
Oh yeah,
he was on there. That's where I heard him.
He is dirty.
I used to have XM radio.
Yeah.
Yam, you got any dirty jokes, Yam?
Well, I got a couple, but let's get this party started here. All right, so y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Ken, let's aim your camera so we can see your face. There you go. I think I'm recording. And yes, I'm recording. Are you recording, Flex?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bulletproof Underwear 40th episode spectacular. Whee! Yes, indeed,
That's
friends.
Right. Nobody said we'd go 40. Nobody said we'd go 30.
You don't look a day over 30.
Nobody wanted us to go 20.
But here we are at 40, and we have among us none other. I'm going to read them off from my screen left to right. We got Walmart Clown.
Yo!
You!
Hey! We got your co-host, who needs to introduce his own bad self.
Flexinator.
The Flexinator.
Woohoo! Then we got none other than Den Joga.
Yay!
Dan, you wild hickory nut. Then we got Willi Shot You. Yahoo!
Yeah, Willi.
Then we got none other than the famous Pony. Yahoo!
For somebody appearing in his stead.
I've never seen him look more attractive.
I got to make Pony smaller here. I got to put him down the bottom. He's
freaking you out a little bit. I'm your co-host, Yam Juice.
Hey, Yam.
So I'm gonna take off my hat. It's already a little warm in this joint.
That hair almost looks too real.
Yesterday.
I know my wig is like made out of nothing but human hair and rat fur. Get that Yankee shit out of my face.
Yeah, I'm in New York. I gotta.
Didn't they get their ass kicked today?
Oh, I guess I should wear my Red Sox hat.
Is today like the first day of the baseball season or something?
It was Reds opening day.
Don't give me no back talk, sucker.
Red Sox beat the Yankees 8-2 today.
Yay!
Anybody see that dude break his leg?
Whoa, I can't believe their opener was those two.
I can't believe they showed that more than once, but not twice, but at least 3 times. That was grotesque, man.
I heard about it, but I didn't get to see it. I was sort of afraid to look for it.
They didn't show it. They wouldn't show it on the one TV station here.
What? Wouldn't show what? Oh, the
guy breaking his leg in like 2 places.
Yeah,
it was the bone was supposedly sticking out of the skin.
Yeah, I saw it on YouTube today. I had to see it because my wife had watched it. And she told me about it.
I once saw. The only thing like that I've seen that remember very briefly they tried to start a trampoline basketball league. Anybody see that?
Oh,
the whole court made out of trampolines, and a guy, they just bounced their way across the court, and a guy just split his ankle, just like turned his foot completely sideways, and it was like dangling. Nasty.
Sounds painful.
Oh, it was so painful.
Do you remember the Man Show back a few years ago?
Yeah, it's still on, isn't it?
I don't know. If it is, I gotta set my TiVo, man.
Not with the original host.
No.
Yeah, I don't think it's still on.
You got to stop watching Oxygen so much, Yam.
Well, I got to tell you, my TV does spend some time on that station.
Does it?
And Lifetime Movie Network, not for me.
Yeah. As long as it keeps him happy so we can play.
That's it. See, you're on your Xbox or PlayStation. You gotta have the wife.
Yeah.
Occupied.
So I enjoyed the random avatars today. Really cool. We should do that all the time.
So Pony, are we ever going to get our shit back?
It's still April Fool's. Last I checked.
It's hard to make a serious post with Teletubbies as your avatar.
Or Care Bears.
With the 4 different Barbie dolls.
I like the Care Bears.
Yeah, the Barbie doll was cool.
I got messaged on Facebook. Guy says, "What's going on in the forums?" I said, "Why? What's happening?" He goes, "Man, they think I did something. I don't know what I did. It was a virtual soldier."
Yeah.
And
so did somebody set it straight?
Go in there. Yeah. He sent me a text on Facebook.
Pennies was concerned about it.
Yeah, I saw his.
well, now we know who the
one I saw. The last post I saw was Virtual Soldier saying, "What did I do?" or something like that.
Yeah.
See, that shows you who the guilty consciences are. If you did a bunch of shit, it's like,
I know I have a guilty conscience.
I didn't have a guilty conscience. I just owned up to everything I did. Didn't you see that? I made a 3-page post. I said where all the bodies are buried. I said where I hid the shovels.
Yeah, I was wondering, Pony. I knew it was some sort of a joke or something, but I'm thinking, why are you picking on me?
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought that too. Yeah.
I saw it. I said, "Oh, this ain't right. I gotta get on and read a little bit more."
Yeah, the funniest ones were the guys who were like, "What did I do?"
Last thing you want to do is rip it up. God damn, what are you doing? I said, "No, let's just keep calm."
Penny's was because he came in all serious.
Well, if anybody we find out they hung themselves or anything.
Yeah. Shit.
That guy right there with the missing tooth.
Who would have thought that a buck-toothed hillbilly could think up a prank like that?
This is nasty beer. You like?
Yeah, I broke down and grabbed my wife's, her Blue Moon.
No.
Ooh.
Blue Moon.
She likes it on tap. Not so much bottles, but someone gave it to her, and I ran out from the weekend, so I grabbed hers.
Oh.
What the hell is Bourbon Country?
It's a beer.
Has it got bourbon in it?
Yeah, does it have bourbon in it?
It's aged in bourbon barrels.
It's aged in a bourbon barrel. There we go. Too many B's in it.
Well, that'd make a hell of a good Boilermaker. You got your shot in your beer all right there in one.
Beer you're talking. Yeah.
What is that stack of stuff on Pony's TV? It looks like it's getting ready to fall over.
Looks like he forgot to take down his Christmas tree.
Is that a Christmas tree? What is that?
I think
that's a pot plant.
That's an upside down pot plant.
Yeah, it is.
It looks like a stack of books on top of the TV. Yeah. It's like one good nudge and they'll go.
Wait a minute! Didn't his state okay recreational marijuana?
California's the one I thought.
Colorado,
no,
yeah.
Colorado.
He's in Oregon, right?
Oregon.
We have medicinal marijuana, but
Washington State and Colorado. I don't know about Oregon.
Oregon, yeah.
Hey, that looks like an upside down growing pot plant to me.
Got this going on.
What is that?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Can I tell a story about this? I started drinking this stuff just recently after I read Pete Townsend's autobiography, because he said the one thing he was truly addicted to, he said he wasn't addicted to cocaine or heroin. He was addicted to Remy Martin. So I said, I got to try this stuff and see what it's all about. It's fantastic. Drinking it like crazy. I can see, and I'm not a drinker. I can see why he got hooked on this stuff.
You're like the ladies' man,
Yeah,
Max Courvoisier.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I just started Keith Richards' Life. I just started it this week. I'll probably read it a lot when I'm on the plane tomorrow.
Where you going?
Flying to
Ireland.
Oh yeah, nice.
That's why I'm in New York. That's why I'm here.
So, are you going to kiss the Blarney Stone?
Huh?
Are you going to kiss the Blarney Stone?
What's she look like?
I don't know. Anything having to do with the clown is always Blarney around.
You watch that video, there's the background for it.
Where are you?
Oh, yeah.
Are you at friends?
Oh,
you're at your son's.
Yeah, I have two sons here, remember?
Did they do a live performance of it?
Yeah.
Well, let's get him in the picture. We want to see him.
Joe, come over here and say, hey. There's just one of them's here. They're actually big boys now. They live apart, even though they're twins.
Hey,
Joe.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. I came out of this.
Mama,
we love your video.
Down there.
Yeah.
We demand a DNA test.
Glad she didn't swallow. He used to sign his email, "The little sperm that could." I think I had it as my tagline for a little while.
I got a tie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually tied. Yeah, he couldn't outswim his brother. He got there at the same time.
Wow, that's pretty cool, Ken. You actually did something good.
I know what that is.
That was wrong, man.
That was wrong.
I'll try to switch video here. I'll be right back.
I'm actually getting everybody's video. This is cool.
So this, do you deny these or allow these?
You hit the little enter.
Just click on allow.
Hit enter.
Okay.
Go away.
You know, there is nothing classier than drinking a fine brandy out of the bottle. I mean, they sell these special glasses just for brandy.
That's why they have that E&J bottle shaped the way it is, so you can get a good grip on it when you want to take a chug.
Well, so it's shaped like that, so you can turn it around and smack your hoe.
There we go. There we go. Much better.
Okay, Willie, you look like $1 million.
Well, I got my laptop and my monitor.
All right.
Hey, Pony.
I should have put mine.
So let's see the smile. Let's see. Oh, you got all your teeth now.
It's a different.
Is that moonshine?
What's that guy's name that we?
That's
that
Mason. That's the Mason manufacturer.
No, the guy,
Okay.
the other guy with the missing tooth. What's his name?
Hugh Johnson.
Hugh Johnson.
Hugh Johnson.
Farmer Hugh.
Yeah, Farmer Johnson has a problem with his chickens, I understand.
Well, yeah, that yam juice guy here keeps raiding the flock.
Well, he doesn't do him too much harm.
Well, I don't know about that. There was an unreleased video that showed a lot of stuff. It may get released one day.
Did you ever see the South Park episode with the chicken fucker?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah,
That was a long time ago.
I'm not a big South Park fan.
Oh, really?
Never get into it.
Simpsons?
It's my
It's not the
generation.
Roadrunner. It's a generation, I guess. Well, I'm no older than you guys.
Let me see. The
What?
oldest is Ken.
Yep.
The youngest is it Pony or Den? Which one of you guys is younger?
Probably Dan.
43.
Yeah,
So Pony.
Dan's younger.
Wow, this is like the geezer set. You know, it's like this is the dinner at 4:00 crowd.
Is it? Do we get a roll with that and butter?
Now we're having this.
Okay, what is this? Midas touch.
Midas.
Touch.
Midas touch.
Ooh.
Yeah, Midas touch.
Everything you touch turns to gold, including your stream. So try not to touch it.
He even
It's
drinks
funny
out the
'cause
glass.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
See,
Happy
He
8th
drinks-
Day.
L'chaim. So he drinks beer out of a glass, and you drink brandy out of a bottle. And
Why
then
not?
Pony,
No,
what?
Why
what
dirty
is
drinking out
glass?
of glasses because we're splitting
Nobody
them.
else is drinking it.
So Pony, what is that you're drinking?
Oh, this is pretty mild. It's about 120 proof.
Is that moonshine? Corn?
Quite possibly, yes.
Is that corn
May or
squeezins?
may not be.
This one is not a corn squeezins. This is a basic. Here's some sour mash I've got that's on some oak right now. I'll give it a little color.
That's a good color.
Oh, do you distill that shit yourself?
Oh, that might be against the law. I could never admit to anything like that.
No. You would
I would never. That's against the law.
You know,
I'm
sub
a law
one.
citizen.
To my knowledge, we don't have any revenuers
No,
in sub one
well, that we know of.
To your knowledge.
that we know of.
Oh, that shifty Den fella up there, though. I don't know. He's kind of, he might turn a dime. He might turn you in for a dime. I don't know.
Did I wear my DEA hat? I didn't mean
Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
ATF. Yeah.
It's like all the really fun stuff is all under one category. You know.
Yeah, it's all in the illegal category.
Well, I'm going to enjoy some tobacco right now.
Yeah. What's in the end of that? Did
Good
you?
idea. I would normally join you, but I can't. My doctor recommended against it.
So who's going to pull out the firearms?
Paige, hand me the pistol. Hand me the pistol.
I'll go
Yeah.
grab one.
That's something I don't ever want to hear Flex say when I'm in his
Oh,
house.
so
That's
So
my
we got-
pistol.
I was
have
telling
guns,
Flex the other day that he
alcohol,
should.
and cigarettes.
How much does that thing weigh?
It's a national holiday.
Enough.
All right.
I don't want to watch right now.
Okay.
Keep
Wait.
safety on.
Wait till Pony's going to come back with his hand
Get
cannon.
back with a
That's it.
howitzer.
He'll probably have an RPG. Oh my God! Is that an AR-15?
That's
It
the
is.
new toy.
That's a nice toy. This is just a little 380.
Yeah, guns and alcohol. It's an official national holiday now.
Okay, so
Guaranteed to have
Flex.
fun.
So Flex, what is that you got there?
This is a Beretta 380.
What kind of round does it shoot?
380.
A 380.
380. What is 380? Is that like is that a caliber?
Yeah.
It's like 38 caliber? I don't know guns that much. I mean, that's pretty cool. It's a shiny bullet. Did you polish that yourself?
Me and Barney Fife know how to polish them with emery cloth.
He keeps the bullet in his pocket.
If that goes off, I'm hanging up.
Got your fingerprints all over it now.
So Pony, let us see what's the deal with that thing. Let's see that thing.
It's just an AR-15. just one of the black rifles everyone wants to ban. So.
Wow. So, how big is that magazine?
This is just a basic 30 rounder. Of course, they want to ban those too.
Yeah.
So, any of you other guys collect guns?
I do.
I know
yeah.
Flex does, but
I've shot a few, but
I don't collect guns like that. Unfortunately, I haven't collected.
I got
any yet.
most of mine are all hunting rifles. I mean, like shotguns and.
Here, let me whip out my
Got a
gun.
couple muzzle loaders.
keep it in
we weren't talking Derringers there, Ken.
Yeah, right. He said something about a hand cannon earlier. That's just what I.
This is my rifle. This is my gun. One is for
Fighting and one is for fun.
One's for fun. That's it. Damn, Pony, you're hitting that shine.
You said this is going to be a drinking and dirty joke talking night.
That's right. Okay, so
You ready?
let's
You ready for a joke, are you?
so let's talk about this joke situation here. So we're gonna have a contest, and
Well, shit, I didn't get any. I
I'm
didn't
not
find one.
kidding. I brought a dirty joke, but
so you don't happen to have a dirty joke somewhere in the back of your memory?
No, I've got one on my iPad.
Okay, cool. All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to give a $5 Starbucks gift card.
Starbucks. I don't drink coffee.
you put the pressure on. It's hard enough to perform and tell a joke.
No, how about I got a better idea. We'll give you 400 Microsoft points.
Now you're talking.
Donated by Willi when he got free
beer.
points.
No beer, make Homer. Something.
Something.
Oh, crazy. Don't mind if I do.
That's some crazy shit.
I found it pretty good, and actually, it's kind of funny.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm just going to show you some examples of jokes that I'm not going to tell you. See, because me and Flex are going to be in this too. Okay, so the first example of a joke that I'm not going to tell you, one fly is like sitting on a turd having his lunch, and another fly comes up behind him and he says, "Is this stool taken?"
That's a good example of one not to tell.
I'm not going to tell that joke. No.
Okay.
All right, so here's another joke here. I got a little note here to remind me. So this one guy, okay, he's very sensitive. He's very sensitive because he's got one eye missing, okay, and he's got a problem because he couldn't afford the really nice prosthetic eye, so he had to whittle his own prosthetic eye. You know, he made it out of oak, and he painted the iris, you know, as best he could to match.
Can we do our flashlight if we know the punchline?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
I flash mine too.
Hold on. I gotta get my flashlight ready here.
I don't have
What did
a
you say his eye was made out of?
wood.
Yeah. He carved his own.
It was a wood eye.
Okay, you asshole.
Wood eye figures.
I'm just making sure I understand your story.
All right. So anyway, he's very self-conscious about this, but his friend hooks him up with this, with this gal, and she's actually got a hunchback, you know, but she's pretty good looking, except for the hunchback. she's built, you know, she's got nice little body on her, and she's got a pretty face, and she does her hair real nice. She just got the
It's
hunchback.
pretty long for a joke you weren't going to tell.
I know.
Confuse ugly with a blowjob.
I forgot the first part of it.
So anyway, the guy, you know, he's pretty sure that because that she's got this hunchback that she's going to be, you know, not so judgmental about his own problem that he's got. So he goes up to her and says, like, "Yeah, I'd really like to go out with you. Could we go out sometime? You know, would you like to go out with me?" And she goes, "Would I?" And then he goes, "Hunchback."
I heard it as hair lip.
I heard it was.
I heard his
What was
cunt
it?
face.
Okay. So, would I? Okay. So anybody else got a joke that they're not going to tell?
No. I only got one. Jesus Christ, it took me all day to come up with one joke to tell.
Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it in order. So we're going to judge these jokes, all of us. We're going to judge these jokes on number 1, how dirty it is. Number 2, how funny it is. And of course, number 3, how well is it executed. So you have to tell the joke good.
So reading from the iPad probably wouldn't win the
It might cost you some points, but do it anyway. Do the best you can.
Not up against any comedians here. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ken, Flex.
I don't have my flashlight.
Willi,
But she might come up with a good one.
Tony, and Yam. Okay. So
We need like one-liners, and then we need like jokes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like the idea of one-liners and then longer.
I
Parables or whatever it is
the
that Yam
first
did.
thing that came to my mind is it's a video that I saw that you can tell as a joke. I think it's based on a joke.
Okay, is this your joke, or is this a joke that you're not going to tell?
It's the joke I was going to tell.
Oh, that's your joke. Okay, hold on. We're going to do this in order here. Okay. Ken, go ahead.
Damn.
We're going to judge you on this.
Damn. I can't. Hold on. I can't get it up. It's performance pressure.
How often do you have to say that?
Yeah, I know. All right. I got to dream one up.
All right, we'll come back to your ass.
Wait, all right, hold on. It's
Okay.
the only one I can think of is a million years old, but that's okay. So this guy meets a girl. They date for about a week. Decide to get married. He doesn't know that she's an epileptic. So they're wedding night. He's in there. He's never done it before. She's never done it. He's pouring the coals to her, baby. Pouring the coals to her. And unbeknownst to him, she goes into a seizure and starts going all over the place. And, of course, he's going, ah, damn, you know, and then he quickly shoots his rocks, but she keeps going. So, like 5 minutes later, she's still going like that. So he starts panicking. He doesn't know what to do. He's running all over the place. So he scoops her up, runs her down to the ER room, runs her in there and says, I don't know what's wrong with her. So they rush her into the room. The doctor comes in, and he's looking at her, and she's still sitting on the table going like... And the doc goes, what do you think's wrong with her? He goes, I don't know, doc. I think her cummer's stuck. Come on, that's pretty good.
All right, okay.
It's a clap from Flex.
That's pretty good. So Flex, what do you give it on the score here?
Okay, we were basing what were we basing it on?
Okay, we're dirtiness, funniness, and how well it's delivered.
Well, it was pretty dirty. It was pretty funny, and it was well delivered. So, are we gonna go like on a scale or something, or?
No, just give us a number between 1 and 10.
There you go.
I'll give it a
Where'd you
7.
go?
I thought it was funny. I'll give it a 7.
There you go.
Okay, so Ken gets a 7. Okay, so Dan, what do you give that joke?
Yeah, I'd give it a 7.
Willi, what do you give it?
7s.
7s.
Across
Tony, what do
the
you
board.
think?
Oh, it wasn't that great. I have to give it a 6. Let's be honest here.
Okay, I'm going to give it a 6.
See,
I'm
we
going to give it a
left-
6
we left
also.
room for improvement.
Yeah.
You got to leave a little bit of room. All right, so we got 3 7s and 2 6s. We'll have to do some math here.
And
So
one
Flex.
10, I gave it a 10.
Okay. So we'll the person gets to rate their own joke. Okay, and he gets a 10. Flex, are you
Even
ready?
Obama got to vote for himself.
I'm ready. I'm ready. So this old boy, he's a cop, and he's been hot after this little woman for a while, and he tells his buddies, "Look, man, I'm going out on patrol. I'm gonna pick her up. I'm gonna put the mic open, leave it open, so you can hear what's going on." And he goes, I'm going to put the moves on her. So they're all like, all right, yeah, so whatever. So he goes out, jumps in the car, gets in the car for a shift, throws his briefcase and his lunch bag in there and stuff, and picks this chick up and gets her in the car and gets the mic keyed and stuff and starts making his moves, and it's like, okay, first I'm going to take your shirt off. So he takes her shirt off real slow. And he slowly works his way through their bra, and then their pants are off. And he finally gets down to her panties, and he's like, okay, I'm going to pull her panties off now. And he pulls her panties off. And just then, he knocks a sandwich out of the lunch bag, and she says, you're not going to eat that dirty thing, are you? And he says, say sandwich, say sandwich.
Okay, that was not bad. All right, so
I gotta be honest, I didn't get it.
I didn't get it either.
all right, so Dan, we'll get your rating first.
5.
He gets a 5.
Yeah, because it's good delivery, but I don't get it. I guess it's my fault that I don't get it.
Okay, Willie,
Yeah,
what are you
you've
gonna
been
what are
hanging
you gonna
with
get?
cats too much.
What are you gonna give that joke, Willie?
I'm gonna get. Can we give different scores?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 5, 5, and a 5.5 on delivery.
Okay, so he gets like a 5 and a third.
So it had to be difficult.
Okay, Pony, what are you gonna go on that?
I like 6. It was a good joke. I got it. Good job, Flex.
Well, explain it to us then.
Say sandwich.
He
You're not
says,
gonna eat that dirty thing.
says
yeah,
After
it's
that part.
going down.
after he pulled the panties down, he says, you're not going to eat that dirty thing.
Okay, I got it.
You
Say
get it?
sandwich.
And he says, say sandwich, because the mic was keyed.
He didn't peep
Get
too
it?
much, but he's
I got you.
something nasty.
I got you.
I missed that.
I'm gonna give that joke a 7. I'm gonna give that joke a 7. Ken, what do you give that joke?
I didn't get it either, so I'll give it a 5 and a 6 and a 6, so 5.5.
Okay, a 5.5. And then Flex, what do you give that joke?
10.
I'll give it a 6.
You're not gonna give it a 10? Come on, give it a 10.
Come on.
Oh, no. I'm not
X.
giving that joke a 10. It sucked.
Okay. Okay.
We still
Well,
love it, man.
he's
All
not
right.
greedy. He's not greedy for points. All right, so Denjoga, let's hear your joke.
All right, so these two guys are sitting on the couch watching a football game, and they're arguing. One guy says, it's called a taint. The other guy says, no, it's a gooch. No, it's a taint. Gooch, taint. The guy's wife walks in and puts the snacks down on the coffee table, and he goes, hey, honey, settle an argument. What do you call that thing between the dick and the asshole? And she looks around and says, the coffee table.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was a laugh. That was a laugh. Okay, we're gonna get Willie's opinion on that joke.
I'll give that one an 8.
He gets an 8 from the start. Okay, Pony, what do you give that joke?
7. I thought it was nice delivery. Could have been a little dirtier.
7. All right. So I'm gonna give that joke. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Wow.
Ken, what do you give that joke?
I give it an 8. I like it. I laugh.
Okay, and of course, Dan, what do you give your own joke?
I did better than I expected myself to do, so I'll give me a 6. It was above average.
You're only going to give yourself a 6?
Well,
Okay.
Yes.
You're cutting yourself short on that.
I don't want to give myself a high score.
I'll give you a 7.
Oh, did I get yours, Flex? Did you?
No, I'll give him a
Yours-
7. That was,
Okay, 7.
I
And
thought
then,
it was a good joke.
Dan, what do you give yourself a
We'll go with
6?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. There you go. So, Willie, it is time for your joke.
I cheated to get mine. Okay, so
That's
there's
okay.
this couple camping, and they're having sex in the tent. And about 15 minutes into the deed, he goes, damn, I wish I had a flashlight. And she said, I do too, because you've been eating grass for 15 minutes.
Say sandwich.
Sandwich. Sandwich.
All right. Pony, rate that joke.
Oh, that's got to be a 7.
That's a 7. All right.
I guess I'm just an ass. I don't know.
Oh, bad.
Okay, I'm gonna give it the next rating. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. 6.5. Ken, what do you give that joke?
I give it a 7.
A 7. Flex, what do you say?
I say 7.
7 from Flex. And then Jogo, what do you give it?
7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
And Willie, what do you give your own joke?
A 4.
4.
And he gives himself a
Good one.
4. Okay. All right, so now we get to Pony, and I'm sure this will have no problem on the dirtiness scale.
Well, I'll try to keep it cleaner than what you guys have been doing. So I'm just going to make this as just a real small one-liner. It's always fitting for every occasion. Since we don't have any women here, I guess I can get away with this. So, why did God give men penises?
Why did God give men penises?
So that way men would have at least one way they could shut that woman up.
Okay, that's not offensive to anybody.
That doesn't always work.
I'm gonna give that joke an 8.
That's generous.
Ken,
Good Lord. I'll give it a 6. Goes around, comes around, right?
Flex.
Hey, I got bald. I'll give it a 9.
That gets a 9. Okay. Then Joga.
I'll give it a 6. I give it a 6.
6.
It took balls.
Yeah.
So I gave it a 9.
But then again, Bo's not here, so.
And Willie, what do you give that joke?
I'll give it a 6.5.
A 6.5 from Willie. And then Pony, what do you give your own joke?
I give that one a 7.
And he gets a 7. All right, so now it's my turn for my joke. All right, so this guy goes into a brothel. It's a busy Saturday night, and there's a convention in town. So, he's hoping to have a little bit of fun, but he didn't call ahead. So he gets to the brothel, and yeah. So he talks to the old madam, and says, "Yeah, I'm looking for some fun here. What can you do?" She says, "Well, I'm sorry, all my girls are all booked up. Every one of them." And it's like, "Oh man, I was really looking forward to, having a little party here." And so she says, "Well, I'd help you out myself, but I got a real bad infection." And he's actually kind of relieved because the thought of that old madam didn't turn him on too much. But she said, "I've got an idea. I have this glass eye." We'll get back to the eye jokes. So he says, it's like, I don't do this for everybody, but you're a man in need, and I think I can help you out. So they go back into her room, and she pulls out the eye, and very reluctantly, he sticks it in the socket, and he's working it, and she's like blinking, and rolling her other eye.
Is there a hook in this game?
And after a while, he's like, he gets, he can't take it anymore, and he has to explode, and he is like spent. That guy is like ecstatic. So as he's getting dressed again, the old madam says to him, "So what did you think? How'd you like that?" He says, "I wasn't sure at first, but I really enjoyed that. I'd wonder if I could come back and do that again sometime." She said, "Sure, I'll keep an eye out for you." All right, Ken.
Why'd you start with me? Jesus Christ. Why didn't you do How to Get a Nun Pregnant? Dress him up as an altar boy. Something in and out like that. Yeah.
That
I'll
was
give you
almost.
just because I love you, Yam. I'll give you a 5.
I get a 5. Y'all rise. Flex.
Just because I love you.
That was almost painful to listen to. I'll give you a 4.5.
I get a 4.5 from Flex. Den.
I'll give you an 8.
I get an 8.
I liked it.
Wait. What's the reasoning?
Yeah.
It had a good beat, and I could dance to it.
Willie, what are you going to give that joke?
I'll give it a 5.
I get a 5. And finally, Pony, what do you think about that joke?
I think a 5's pretty generous. That was I almost took a while for it to get out.
5. Okay,
Plus
so
a bit of a
Who
long
didn't
walk.
see the punchline coming a mile and a half away?
all right. So I heard
Don't crush his hopes and dreams.
Okay, so I'll tally these guys up here after a while here. So just so don't worry about it. But it looks like Den and Pony are up for the possible lead here. Anyway, so Ken, I noticed you were about to say a Catholic joke.
Yeah, I did. Wasn't about to. I did.
You did. That was
Yeah.
funny.
How do you get a nun pregnant? Dress them up like an altar boy.
There you
Well,
go.
you know why altar boys have their hair parted down the middle, right?
Why?
Because the priest is always going, "Good boy, good boy."
So I see you should have said that one, Yam.
So,
Yeah. Have a brew. It don't cost nothing.
in the vein of a clown joke, how do you kill a circus clown?
How do you kill a circus clown?
You go for the jugular.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else got any crazy shit here?
What's the difference between a girlfriend and a wife?
What is the difference?
About 50 pounds.
That's true. That's true.
Why
Thank
did the snowman smile?
Why did he smile?
Because the snowblower was coming.
Oh my goodness.
Would I?
Yeah, would I? Why don't orphans play baseball?
Why not?
They don't know where home is.
Oh,
Sick.
boy.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, so here's a story about these people at an old folks retirement home. This is for people that are really, really old. You know, their better days are long behind them. So this one old man and this one old lady started hanging out with each other. You know, neither one of them could really perform, but you know, she liked while he's watching TV, she liked to just hold on to his limp wiener. And he enjoyed it too, and she was pretty happy. She had a boyfriend, you know, but after a while, you know, he stopped coming over to her house, and she heard rumors that he was seeing somebody else. So he found out who it was, and she asked him, you know, straight away, what she got that I haven't got, and he says Parkinson's.
You got all the good jokes,
How
Yam.
do you tell when a chick too fat to fuck?
What was that?
How do you tell when a chick is too fat to fuck? There we go.
When
How
you
do
pull
you-
out
how
her
do you
pants and her ass is still in them.
Yeah, bingo, give the man.
You know how you
Now,
fuck
now,
a fat
now.
chick?
How?
You roll them in flour and go for the wet spot.
Yeah.
That's old.
It is awful.
That's offensive.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. You gotta have a whole lobby on your ass now. Okay.
What's the difference between a bowling ball and a blonde?
Don't give me
What's the
no back
difference?
talk, sucker.
What?
Okay, what's
You
the
can only
difference?
put 3 fingers in a bowling ball.
Why I oughta.
That was evil.
Well, it's like Toby couldn't make it, and I'm sort of wondering now if that might have not have been a good thing.
Oh, I bet you she'd have us beat with the dirty jokes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right. Probably see us all blush.
Yeah.
What do you call an Afghan? This is wrong though. What do you call an Afghan virgin from
What?
Afghanistan? Never been laid on.
Bin Laden.
Oh, I gotcha.
I get it.
Been laid on. Yeah.
Yes, man. Never mind. Lord, please forgive me. They're starving pygmies.
So those gals in those like full body burqa things, the overweight chicks must really love those things.
Oh yeah.
Because you can't tell.
Yeah, they've got some beautiful women over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We had very close friends who were Arabic and good people. We had very very welcoming to new people, and the women. Some of the women are just drop dead gorgeous. I mean, no doubt, not to generalize, but
Well, yeah. Well, that's why they got to put them in those burqas, or else there's a problem with the call.
don't have it here.
While
I'll be right back.
we try to get the call back.
We lost Pony.
Lost Pony. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh yeah, still trying to get Pony.
Yeah.
Pony, come back! Come back!
Pony, come back.
So far, I'm actually surprised that Skype didn't work, any worse than it is.
Yeah, it's been going well up till now.
So, Dan, what's your brand?
American Spirit Orange.
American Spirit Orange.
What's my poison, you mean?
That was one of my favorites.
I tried the American Spirit Green. They're just not as good as the old trusty, good old all-American Cools.
My dad smoked Cools.
So, did you ever smoke?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Not cigarettes.
My dad
I gotcha.
My dad smoked Lucky Strikes, and he quit for 35 years. 40 years he quit, and he got killed by small cell lung cancer.
Yeah.
Something to look forward
Here's
to.
what I do now. That's what I do now.
Worm dirt.
Stoosh.
Worm dirt.
Yeah. We used to carry our worms fishing in that shit.
Is
Yeah.
that like Copenhagen or something?
I did Copenhagen for 25 years and got tired of paying $5 a can, so I switched to this stuff. Grizzly, $1.39.
Yeah.
But I don't.
How-
A can will last me 2 days, so I don't do it. I mean, most guys go through a can or more a day.
So you've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, since I was 14.
Yeah.
I started out with leaf tobacco. I worked on a farm when I was a kid, and they all chewed leaf tobacco. And I went into the Navy. I signed up the day I turned 18, went into the Navy, and they gave us a smoke break, and I put a chew in, and about 5 minutes later, they said, okay, you're all done. I'm like, ugh. So I that's why I started doing loose. But
So what do you do? Just shove a tobacco leaf in your mouth and start chomping it?
no, you don't. I mean, with leaf tobacco, you can chew it, but this just sits there.
Well, yeah. I've tried that before in my time. I grew up in Texas. It's like people have the circle shape of the can permanently ingrained in their back pocket.
Yeah.
I chewed 2 tins a day for 25 years.
Let me see if I can get Pony back.
Let me see if I can change my name on this. Not that it matters. I'm just curious.
Forget, it was hard to find. It's forget where it is.
It's under Skype profile.
Yeah. Skype. Click
Tools?
profile. No, not tools. Right at the far left where it says
Oh.
Skype. You click that.
I got you. Edit your profile. Can I do it mid-call?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Hey, and he's back.
Oh, shit. I got to get rid of this.
What happened? Was it just me?
Yeah, you just sort of popped out there for a second.
Got it.
So you got Ernest and Young to tally those votes yet?
Oh, well, the
tell
winner, the winner is Den Joga with honorable mention from Pony, and of course, yours truly came in last place.
I don't know why.
So, Pony, I'll be sending you a $5 Starbucks gift card.
No, why don't we just donate it on the site?
Donate it. Oh, okay. So, Den is donating his last winnings from Smarty Pants, the $10 iTunes card.
Cool.
Just the fame's enough, right?
Yeah, because Den doesn't need any other music because he's got Jesus Christ Superstar.
Jake, what do you got?
Actually, I hadn't watched it in a long time, and I have it on mixed in random when I listen to my iPod. So every once in a while, a song comes up, and I mean, it never gets old. It's an awesome movie. Gives me the chills, and I'm not even religious.
So, what's the deal here? It's Easter, or it's just the day after Easter. And you posted that, and you're not even a religious person. So what's the attraction?
The music, the performances too. It's an awesome movie. They shot it on location in Israel, so the location is authentic. And but then it was done in 1973, so the cast, they're all like dressed like hippies, and
right.
They all are hippies, and I don't know, very cool, great performances too.
Well, I remember it was really big back when I was in junior high school. Because before it was a movie, wasn't it a musical?
Yeah.
So like around 72, 73, I remember it was real big in my school.
Yeah. Ian Gillan from Deep Purple, right? Ian Gillan. He was in the original cast, I think. He was the original. Was he Judas or Jesus? I forget. That's not my favorite. My favorite is the movie soundtrack.
Not the Broadway.
Watch it.
Oh, you guys should check it out.
So
especially if religion is your thing, it'll be even that much more meaningful.
I don't know how to love him.
It's also like the brief period when Yvonne Elliman was actually hot. That's the chick who sings that song. She had some other pop 70s hit. I forget what it was.
Huh.
Well, see, now you told me there's a hot chick in it. I'll have to check it out.
Oh, they're hippie dancer chicks. Very skimpy costumes and very hot bodies, for sure.
So I didn't really watch that YouTube clip that you put up. Is that the whole thing?
I think I might have posted the whole thing, but didn't I also post one song? Or maybe I can never keep track of what I.
Well, you posted one that was pretty long. I looked at the timeline on it.
Yeah.
So wow, you can actually YouTube watch the whole thing.
Yeah, it's not great quality, but there's lots of movies, full movies on YouTube. I don't know how they get away with it. Nobody's found out yet, I guess.
Well, these bulletproof underwears are in like 340. 340p or whatever,
yeah,
25
right.
frames a second.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would just take so long to upload them.
Mm. Hell yeah.
One time I accidentally set it for 1080, and it was like I woke up, I had it rendering and uploading, and I woke up in the morning, and it was still like about, only a quarter of the way through. It's like, no, we can't do 1080.
I was doing 1080 with 60 frames. It was taking 2 days to upload.
The source video isn't 1080 anyway. The signal coming over Skype isn't 1080, so there's no. I don't think you're losing it. You do it at like 360, and I don't think you're losing anything.
Yeah, I think it's 360, whatever it is. It's not even 480. But I do it at 25 frames per second because Skype is so choppy anyway.
It's true.
So, Pony, what have you been up to?
Working. Now's my busy time of year.
Is it busy because of the farm or?
Farm work. Finally have some nice weather. Got a lot of stuff going on the farm. So basically busting my hump out in the field and stuff.
So you got cattle, or you have cattle, or what?
Well, right now I've got a lot of irrigation prep work. Our irrigation water comes on the 8th, so I've got 7 days to finish getting everything ready. Get the irrigation pond all cleaned out. Get a lot of stuff. Finish getting the fields drug. Get a lot of the everything in prepping in time for irrigation.
What do you grow? Corn?
No.
Soybeans?
No,
what are
I'm
you irrigating?
Just hay. Just grass hay.
Oh, hay.
So.
Well, I think there's some other kind of grass that they grow up in Oregon. It's a cash crop.
Green corn.
If I had any money, we'd ought to be on a lot better side.
What is that behind you? That green thing? It looks like a Christmas tree.
Oh, that's I think that's just a tomato plant.
You know, I thought it was tomato.
Oh, one of them upside down tomato planters.
We thought for certain that was like a dope plant that was curing. He's got so many of them, he's got to bring them into the house. The barn's already loaded.
We still get winter, spring freezes. So
I'd be much more likely to pay Pony a visit if that was what he was growing.
So hey,
that shit'll grow upside down.
That meetup that you guys are talking about in the Midwest.
Yeah.
So, my wife is not hostile to the idea of taking some time off around then.
We'd love to have you.
Might be able to do it.
I was looking at airports. It looked like the closest one was St. Louis.
Yep, that's what my wife said.
Is that the closest?
St. Louis closest airport, ain't it?
I would guess. I'm in Cincinnati, so it's just south of Cincinnati. It's 4 hours away.
I'm going.
Well, I'd like to do it if possible. So, Ken, are you going to be able to do it?
No. I looked. It just wasn't feasible because I'd have to rent a car and all kinds of crap.
Yeah.
You see how far it is.
If somebody wants to hook up in like Vegas or something, I'm all in.
No, I know I could talk my wife into that.
Because I'm like,
I would love to go cause trouble with you down in Vegas.
Because that's like 5 hours away from me. That's very doable.
Yeah, we could drive there too.
Yeah.
Really? Pony, you'd do Vegas?
Vegas is kind of hard since we lost our direct flight. So it's hard to say.
Well, but you'd do Reno.
Absolutely.
I would do Reno. Ken?
Reno could be a possibility. I can't drive there. I'd have to fly there. So.
Huh. Well, hey, Dan, don't you want to get in on some of this?
I think we need to have a Northeast meetup.
Hey, I'm in New York this week. No, actually, I'm leaving tomorrow. So.
There's a lot of sub-oneers in the Northeast.
Yeah. Dan, where are you?
I'm in Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. I've always wanted to do.
Suburb?
I'll look it up.
Right?
Yeah, we've always talked about doing a bike ride up in the Northeast. So maybe one of these years.
The autumn, the foliage can't be beat.
Yeah.
We've always Massachusetts is great too.
Where?
Western Mass. I usually take a ride out. Actually, I talked about meeting Shiz out in North Adams because I drive Route 2. It's this windy 2-lane road that winds through the valley, the Berkshire Valley, I guess it is. No, I don't think it's not yet the Berkshires, but it's a beautiful road and fun to drive. Be great on bikes for sure.
Our big trips we usually plan south, like in through Tennessee and South Carolina, North Carolina, and make a big circle. But always wanted to go northeast. Maybe that's our next trip, probably.
Cool.
Yeah, I visited New York City on a vacation a long time ago, but I don't get up there for any reason except just for the heck of it. Hey, Pony, tell us about your trip where you met Hatchet and and Junior's folks.
Well, don't know that there's a lot to say about it. I mean, I pretty much posted the details. It was just kind of Hatchet happened to have the day off. We texted back and forth, hooked up with him, had a beer, shot the shit, and then I wanted to go see if I could catch Junior's wife. So I didn't want to call, and I didn't want to have all. I wanted to catch her. I don't want to say unawares. I wasn't trying to like overly surprise her, but with some of the letters and everything else she's sent our way, I didn't want to. I didn't want her to go out of her way to.
Didn't want to put her out.
I didn't want to be and I don't know what right way to say that is. So I just really wanted to. Go ahead.
I guess it's good that you didn't catch her in like a house coat and curlers.
Well, it was late afternoon, early evening, so it was just rolled up to the house, hopped out, knocked on the door, and like I said, people peeking through, her and the daughter, and the daughter, strange guy coming up, and the husband has recently passed, obviously protective, and she's like, kind of giving me the eye, and so I said, hi, is this are you Leanne? And she, yes, and I said, oh, I'm Scott, I'm from the gaming forum, and oh yeah, no, let me try to remember your name. Yes, you're Pony, aren't you? And they're like, yeah. And then she's just like, it was instant warmth. It was really, she was great. She welcomed, just please come in. I was like, let me take off my shoes. No, just come on in, sit down. I mean, it was just really unbelievable. She was really a great woman. Junior was really blessed to have had her.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we talked, and then she had guests coming over, and so I would say I visited with them for about close to an hour, and then it was time to, said, you got guests here, thank you for your time, you mind taking a picture with the shirt? And she just, I couldn't even get the words out of my mouth. She's oh yes, absolutely, she's pulling the shirt off. And I was like, oh, you don't really have to, just hold it up. No, I want to wear it. So, and then Amy, her daughter, grabbed the other shirt. She goes, well, I'll just turn the other side around, because Leanne was like, you want to take a couple pictures, the front and the back and all that? And it's like, no, it's not necessary. I just want to be able to share with everyone. And so that's and then it was like I said, couldn't hardly get out the door with all the hugs, and thank you so much. And you guys all meant a lot to Junior. He was really kind of a reclusive in a way, so it was
yeah, I found that interesting, man.
I did too.
Reclusive.
Yeah, he's shy with people in the real world, and is more outgoing with his his
him and Mango's interactions were quite humorous.
Looks like we might have lost Dinjoga for a second here. Yeah. It says, hold on while we try to get the call back.
Anybody who was in a lobby with Junior and Mango knows what I'm talking about, man. Comic relief, man.
Well, Junior was one of the very first people that I ever played with.
Me too. Remember you?
I was trying to remember the other day how I even found. Back then, it was the Crap Clan. How I even ran across them or found them. I can't remember. It might have been on the forums.
I remember the Crap Clan, but Yam, you're the first one that I Monkey Turd Tuesday crap. You, Pony, and Corey always ended up gaming. I felt comfortable jumping in y'all's games, and then Flex came on board. All right, started playing with Flex more, and then Junior. But when I had foot surgery, I got to play a lot with Willi, and Junior. It would just be the three of us, so that was really cool.
Yeah.
Trying to add Den.
In fact, I went back and looked at that video that you and I did, Yam, where we're doing the commentary on Oasis.
Yeah.
And Junior pops on. It's like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, hold on. Trying to get Den back.
Hey.
Are you back?
Back? Was that just
Oh,
me?
he's coming back. He's coming back.
An audio.
Yeah, it was just you.
Jody, I don't remember you in crowd. I remember you popping up as soon as we got Sub 1 going.
I joined about a month, I guess, before the Switch.
Yeah, it's about the time I joined too. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it was Yam Juice that sent me a message. I can't remember.
Yeah, Yam sent me Yam was my first invite.
Oh yeah, I'll never live that shit down. No, I remember when I got into crap, it was about 3 weeks old, and Den was one of the founding people of it, right?
Say founding.
I mean, one of the very beginning, like when it first
Charter
started.
member, I guess. Yeah.
When it first started.
How long was it from the time it started till the time of the Exodus?
I think it was about a year.
Oh, it's good.
I want to say. I think it was about a year.
Huh.
Shiz would know.
I remember Shiz, but just from the forum, and that he was always the one correcting things and fixing things.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely a founding member for sure.
Yeah. Well, when I hooked up with it, it was mostly PS3 people. The Xbox was just kind of getting started. There was a few of us on Xbox. Shiz, Denjoga, Toby Pace was on PlayStation.
Major League.
Major League.
Jack Decker.
Yep.
Rebel. Fat.
Yep.
Fast
I
Four.
haven't seen Lee for a while.
I've seen all the second one.
Yeah, she doesn't. I'm not sure what game she's playing, but she doesn't really come to the forums.
You guys remember Tenant Snapper?
That is my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got a friend. I just got a friend
he's
request
back.
from him again.
He's back.
He's back.
He had,
all right.
Yeah, he had Xbox issues and Microsoft issues, and couldn't get his password straightened out. Then his Xbox crapped out, and so he's got it all together, and he's back.
Who? What game is he playing?
Battlefield 3, strictly that I know of.
So I wrote evil controllers, and I asked them about disabling the push on the right stick. They said call their support. They thought they could do it.
Really?
Can they?
I'm gonna call when I get back from vacation. I'm gonna call their support. They think they can move it so that they can put it somewhere else instead of it being the one when you push it down, it'll be somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
I switched to semi-automatic rifles, and I have the problem goes away the instant I go to SMGs or any of that. It reappears.
Right.
See? I guess that's in Battlefield 3, the sensitivity just seems different to me.
Yeah. It's not a game.
It happens to me in the chopper. It happens to me when I'm flying the chopper. And there's a certain move that I make where I always click that button and it goes to the third-person view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that
when you're a little tense, when you're a little bit tense, you just naturally push down.
And black
How
out.
can you not be tense when people shooting at you?
Yeah. Well, it's like that's one reason why I shifted to tactical, because I always would end up knifing the air when I'm trying to shoot a guy.
Yeah.
So at least tactical, you just drop down.
Yeah.
So you're still shooting.
The only problem with that in Battlefield 3, when you drop down, when you go prone, it locks your weapon up.
Yep.
So,
It's
yeah,
the
you
animation puts the hand down.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's entertaining watching you do the worm. Yeah. Pony is a hell of a drop shotter. God damn.
Yeah, in Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, but I drop and up and drop and up. So
Yeah.
In Call of Duty games, I very rarely panic knife now, but when I move over to Battlefield, I can't stay. My dick's always in the ground.
Yeah. That's everybody.
I don't mean to drop shot. It's just what happens. So that's why I went to tactical, so I wouldn't just keep knifing the air like Yam says.
Yeah.
But Willie, like you said, I don't have that problem where I push down on the stick when I'm using single shot weapons. For some reason, when you have to do single shot weapons, you just don't tend to do that.
Right. You don't.
I do it worse because I tend to pull the trigger repetitively, which makes my thumb. I leverage with my thumb.
You know what I do?
My
It's like
starts coming down.
when I'm using a single shot weapon or a pistol, I pull the trigger with my middle finger because I can do it much faster.
Oh.
See, I've tried that. And I can't do it. Now I do fly. I do fly with my hand higher, so I can hit the trigger and the LB. So,
yeah. That gives you the pointer finger to.
Some of us have to use the middle finger for the other guy.
It reminds me, my parents are both deaf, and my dad had his fingers cut off right here, so his hand was like that, and that's a sign for "I love you." But people always ask him how's it to sign. He goes, "Well, I just stutter a little bit."
Nice, very good. Yeah, I make a lot of jokes with mine too.
But
so, do you speak fluent sign language?
Yeah, it's actually my first language, and it was. I didn't learn to speak. I mean, I had a few words, but I was well into elementary school before I could really speak a lot. But
now we can't shut your ass up.
I know.
I always wanted to learn sign language, and I bought a book and started. But it's harder than any other language, I think, to get fluent. You know,
it's tough. It is something if you don't use it a lot, then you do forget. And I still end up spelling a lot of stuff when my mom comes over or whatever. So
I've got a question. Let's say a Mexican person, a German person, and a French person all are deaf and they're using sign language.
It's just
Is it
the same. No, it's just the same as we would. I mean, it's no different as understanding. They would be lost.
Okay, so a French person and a German person couldn't do sign language with each other. It's not the same.
No, it's all different. Even in the
That's too
United
bad.
States.
That's right.
Even
It's American Sign Language. Right?
Yeah, it's American Sign Language.
Yeah.
But even across the United States, I mean, there's different slang, different words. So, a sign here may be a different sign in the Western United States. So, yeah.
I remember. Thank you.
Thank you. I got a story.
I know
One
this
time
with my kids.
No.
What does that mean?
No.
No, from across the room.
My dad, I was sneaking in his room. He was asleep. I was going to sneak in his room and steal some change out of his pocket. And so I crawl in on the ground and I grab his jeans down off the chair and I'm sticking my hand in the pocket and I look up and I see him signing. I'm like, oh shit! And I get down on the ground and trying to hide in the darkness. And I look up and he's dreaming. He's sitting there signing in his dreams.
Wow. So he's like talking in his sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Got
fun.
my change and got out of there.
Well, I guess it's good to be able to sneak. Sneaking is easier.
Oh, my wife and I, when we were dating, we would always go to my house because my parents couldn't hear us.
They couldn't feel the vibrations in the floor.
Well, no, I had my bedroom was
That was a short stroke.
we had a bi-level and it had a concrete floor because my bed was downstairs. So
There you go.
That's good because everyone knows that Willie's a screamer.
yeah.
Hey, what do you call your girlfriend when? What's the result if your girlfriend's gasping for breath and calling your name? You didn't hold the pillow down long enough. No. Sorry.
I give that a 4.
Hey, you got the one-liners going. Sorry.
I wish I could remember all the dirty jokes. See, I have to sort of review jokes. It's like I don't just remember millions of them. I know people that do, and I always respect that. It's like anybody who's got like a million jokes that they can just pull out on tap. I always like that.
I can never
doing?
do that.
Fixing my
What are you doing, Dan?
What?
fixing my speaker cable. I got a hinky speaker cable.
Oh, okay.
Any of you talking to me or Jim?
What's that?
You'd be shocked at my mess here.
Oh, I got so much shit under my feet right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got a.
It's one of those computer speaker systems, and so the subwoofer is like the preamp or whatever. It's where you turn the power on and adjust the volume.
Yeah, mine does that.
Where you plug everything in, and it's down by my feet, so I keep kicking.
Mine too.
The cheap.
Do you ever
ass
turn the
cable.
power cable, or you ever hit the power switch off with your foot?
No,
You
I
go-
don't think I can reach it. But
I do all the time. I go listen to my music and there's nothing there. I'm like, shit, I went underneath the.
Yeah. So how's my voice sound, guys? I've got my mic here. This is the same one that Den has. Let's see your mic.
let's hear the stereo thing.
Okay, let me see. The shit's on the back.
Looks like a Mr. Microphone.
Hey, gorgeous.
Oh, you know
We'll be
what?
back to pick you up
Mine
later.
is set on omnidirectional. That's the worst setting.
Oh yeah, you want cardioid?
Here's cardioid right here. Here's cardioid. How's that sound?
Oh, much better.
That sounds good.
Well, shit, I didn't even realize. How the hell did you get Omni? That's the worst.
I can't tell a difference.
I made myself a cheat sheet so I could give it the old reach around and know what I'm doing.
So watch
That looks like balls.
Well, it is. I am giving it the reach around.
Nice.
Yeah, there's boobs, there's a butt,
Areas, but
and there's a that could be a
It looks like a dirty picture.
it does.
So this microphone is courtesy of Den Joga and his Woot collection. He reposted the Woot thing.
I bought
and I
something
took
off Woot
advantage.
for the first time after Den's suggestion.
This thing was $60.
That's not bad.
A Guitar Center was selling it for $129, and you have to pay tax on top of that.
Don't ever buy anything at Guitar Center. They're evil. They are the peak of evil corporate.
yeah, I
evilness.
thought you worked there, yeah.
I did work at Guitar Center back
No.
in 1987. Yeah,
You know they're evil.
but you know who bought them
Well, of
later
course.
on?
Who?
Tell us, Flex.
Mitt.
Mitt Romney.
Romney?
Really?
Really?
Huh.
Mitt owns Guitar
When
Center.
did he buy? When did his company buy it?
No wonder I didn't go for it.
A few years back. What's the name of his company? Something Capital.
Yeah, Bain.
Bain Capital. Yeah, Bain Capital
Yep.
purchased Guitar Center.
I bet it was
And I
around
think-
the time that they were putting every other music store out of business.
Yeah, that was exactly it.
Yeah.
And they've achieved that. I mean, there's a couple of independent music stores around here, but this is the Bay Area. Probably most areas there's not.
We had some great local chains. There's this place called Daddy's Junkie Music that, family-owned store that grew out of the original store and sold used stuff and good prices and stuff. And they hung on for a while. They might even still have one store near Berkeley College of Music, but they were like the last, local chain to survive.
Yeah, we have a place called Starving Musician. There's like one in Santa Cruz, there's two in Berkeley and one in Santa Cruz, I think. And they're cool because you can buy used equipment there. A lot of used.
Yeah. What's the trombone company that sponsors you?
BAC.
Who?
BAC Horn Doctor.
BAC?
Yeah, that's the record passion.
BAC Horn Doctors sponsors that guy that was on there just a minute ago.
Cool.
All right. So he's a trombone guy.
Yep.
Trombone or sax?
Yeah, remember the
Trombone.
video? The video
yeah,
that
the videos. See,
Ken
there's
posted?
Someone that I used to know. I remember that song. That was
what's
good.
his name?
Yeah.
What's the son's name?
and the editor of the video is sitting over there.
Cool.
Say hi, Becky.
Well done.
I'm sorry?
There's the editor of the video.
That was the DP, that's
Yeah.
director.
Director of photography.
Very
Yeah.
well done.
Did you
What's your
show-
son's name? The
Yeah.
trombone player?
What's that? Ask again.
What's your son's name? The trombone
Joe.
player.
Joe,
Joe. What does Joe think about Fred Wesley?
come here. Yeah, they can't hear you.
We heard him.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
You heard me?
Yeah,
hear
awesome.
it.
He said awesome.
James Brown.
Love Fred Wesley. Yeah.
What?
He's James Brown's trombone player.
That
Yeah.
was James Brown's trombone. Yeah.
Man.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, if you want to know jazz trivia, talk to one of these guys.
Well, I just bought some stuff. I got it delivered today on Amazon. And one of the things was a manual for my camera.
Cool.
Flex has this exact same camera, and I know less than nothing about it.
Why didn't you just download a PDF?
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to be able to take it with you. You know,
That's not the manufacturer's guide, right? That's
no. That's just some.
I have a similar thing for my Canon. It's like a much better guidebook than the manual.
Yeah, it has a manual, but it's like it might as well be written in Egyptian, really.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well, or Japanese, yeah.
It probably was.
It's all Greek to me.
Yeah.
If you need Japanese, my son speaks Japanese.
Really?
Yeah.
Underscore.
How do you say "fuck you" in Japanese? Joe, how do you
That's
say
the
"fuck
important
you" in
one.
Japanese?
They don't really have a word for that.
Oh, well, what would be the same?
They don't have a put down?
Let's say fuck you to somebody in Japanese.
Fuck me at all.
Fuck you all.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's still not.
It's not the same.
All right. Never mind. I don't have "fuck you" in Japanese. There's not a word for it.
You just.
Wow, the Japanese are really polite.
Oh, you
You
just.
say you're stupid. They go, "Nanka baka yo at all." Baka yo at all.
There you
Say
go.
like that. But it just means you're stupid. You're
Oh.
you're it's an idiot. Like
There you go. All right. You're a fucking idiot.
baka yo at all.
I used to know how to say nice to meet you, but I forget.
Konnichiwa.
What are you saying?
Isn't that konnichiwa?
Konnichiwa?
That's hello, right?
Hello, yeah. It's hello.
We have
Wow.
Toyota as one of our tenants in our building, and we had to install automatic flushers on all the toilets and urinals because they refused to touch the handles. Very, very
Wow.
clean, very, very sanitized people.
So it's more, let me get this straight. It's more sanitary to have a commode full of shit and piss sitting there.
Let the
Than
next
it is
guy
to-
flush it. Yeah.
Well, it's more sanitary for the person leaving it there.
Yeah. So we had to install automatic flushers on everything.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But you know what? You get used to those things. Because
Hey, you know
walk
what?
away from one now.
I
Oh,
have Japanese toilet seats.
Hey, you know why Spock went into the bathroom stall? He wanted to see the captain's log.
You know, you guys are talking about, foreign languages and stuff. And one of my, because I collect junk, I have a little book that was given to servicemen. And it says Simple Chinese. It says Simple Chinese on it. And they gave it to the servicemen way back when that were, I can't remember even where they were at. But there's got some interesting
Chinese.
how to say stuff.
Okay, like
Chinese?
give us an example.
Little.
Why you remember curse words?
No.
Do never hire. What's that say? Like goes up a big cow or something.
I've heard that Chinese is like the most difficult, the most complex language there is.
Okay, there's Wo Hai Huan Chung Kuo. It says, I like Chinese girlfriends.
Can you repeat that?
I need a copy of that.
Send that
Hold
to me
on,
in a
hold
message?
on. I'm going to write that down.
Wait. Say it again.
You can see
Here.
the serviceman that had this
Yeah.
had a whole bunch of stuff.
Say
written
it
in the
again,
spot
Pony.
when there was stuff about women.
Yeah,
Pony,
say it again.
You know what era that's from? Like what year it's
Yeah,
from?
say it. Pony, say it again.
Oh, well, I can try to. Wo Hai Huan Chung Kuo.
Yeah. Okay.
Go high.
All right.
Does that involve G.I. Joe?
You know what era that book is from?
This is old. This is like old.
World War II?
It's gotta be
Korea?
World War II, don't you think? Well, we
Simple
weren't in
Chinese,
China too.
specially compiled for the use of Allied forces in China. 1943.
Oh, yeah.
We were in China in '43. Wow, I didn't know that.
Well,
I
they
like
were
a-
communists, so
Yeah.
I like Chinese girlfriends. and I have a paycheck.
I have a paycheck.
Oh yeah, there's I want a girlfriend. Well, yeah, I get called near you.
I need to learn those phrases.
Yeah.
Some cute girls that work at the sushi joint that I go to, and they are Chinese, not Japanese.
Are you a big sushi guy?
I'm a recent convert, and I've slowed down, but it was only maybe 5 or 10 years ago that I tried it for the first time, and I went nuts because I loved it.
Yeah,
now I just get it once in a while.
With wasabi,
What's your favorite?
Oh my God, it don't get no better. Raw fish, baby.
Love it. I've been probably about the same, about 10 years, 15 years.
Yeah. I was like, they knew my name at the local takeout joint because I would go like 2 or 3 times a week when I first started trying it. I was like, this is like candy. It's like candy that's good for you.
It's good.
Oh
It's
my
very,
God.
very, very good.
Oh my God. See,
Never cared for it.
I can't get into that. You know, if I go and my food's not piping hot, I'm pissed off.
I started with the cooked stuff, and then I tried I like the rolls better than like sashimi or sushi.
See, I like
sushi is just a better rice with a slab of raw fish on it, which I'll eat, but I like the rolls better.
See, I like the sashimi. I like the fish, just the raw pieces of fish and clams, whatever.
Fry that shit, man. What are you eating it raw for?
Oh, just like butter, man.
I can't eat it raw.
Little wasabi.
You know what I call that stuff? Bait.
Yeah. More
That's
for
what you
me.
used to. That's what you use to catch fish that you cook.
Hang on, I go fix my speaker again.
Now, see, I'm not a big fish person anyway. Like the idea of like octopus or squid. Ooh.
I love squid actually.
We have since we have Toyota, there's a Japanese restaurant, an authentic Japanese, and a lot of these are people working at Toyota are contract workers from Japan. They'll come over for 6 months, but they all eat here at lunch and then bring their families back for dinner. But they have this, I don't know what it was. It's the only thing I've never been able to eat, and it's baby octopus that's marinated in its own juices.
Ink.
Oh, God, I couldn't do it. What was it?
Is it in the ink?
Yeah, it must be in the ink. It was
black
it was awful. Yeah, little tiny octopuses.
There's a tapas restaurant in Cambridge around here that does squid in its own ink. It's pretty good, actually.
No,
one thing I couldn't eat.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
I've only got a few minutes left. It's about roll 8.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about it.
I got to go do my laundry before.
We went to.
Are you doing your dainties? What was that, Den?
About squid, we went to Croatia on a cruise, and what sea is that on?
Bering Sea.
No,
Black Sea. The Black Sea.
Black
Baltic.
Sea.
Is it the Mediterranean? Anyway, it's a fishing culture. You know, it's right on the sea, and they had squid that was like so much better than anything I've had over here. It was the texture was like soft and it tasted buttery and it's amazing.
Do you like yours with extra tentacles?
I like the tentacles. I do.
Is that better than the heads?
I like it better than that because that's the thing. Sometimes the body can be kind of rubbery, but over there, the stuff we had over there, it was tender and fantastic.
Oh man, I'm just about ready to blow chunks right now.
You're just thinking about the looks of it. I got over the looks of it when I tasted it. It was really good.
I'm almost gagging.
I don't know. You guys eat. Some of you guys must eat like raw shellfish.
I've ate raw eggs.
Stuff on.
Nah, I don't eat anything raw.
Yeah, I can't do the raw shellfish. It's
I like clam.
Like gulping a clump of snot.
Oh, I do.
You know, Yam, there's a joke somewhere, but I'm letting it go.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
No, come on. You're supposed to tell the dirty jokes, don't
Yeah.
I'll give you, if it's a good one, I'll give you my prize.
All right. So hey, let's have a bumper here. It's like so on the line here. Let's have each of you guys say you're watching Bulletproof Underwear episode 40. Bulletproof Underwear Spectacular episode 40.
Or something.
So Ken, you start.
You're watching Bulletproof Underwear episode 40 Spectacular.
Good one. Okay, Flex, do it.
You're watching Bulletproof Underwear's 40th spectacular episode.
Yay. Dan, it's your turn.
You're watching Bulletproof Underwear's 40th episode spectacular.
All right. Willie.
You are watching Bulletproof Underwear 40th spectacular balltastic episode 40.
All right. Pony.
You're watching Bulletproof Underwear's 40th spectacular episode.
All right. Well, I got to get my buttery smooth FM DJ thing going on here. You're watching Bulletproof Underwear, episode 40, our spectacular.
Let your jibber jabber. Let your jibber jabber.
I pity the fool.
Don't give me no back talk, sucker.
All right. So, hey, this has been pretty cool. We'll have to do another one of these big episodes when we hit a year.
A year?
Yeah, it's
52.
only 12 weeks away, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Have you missed a week ever?
No. Every single Friday, we put out a new episode.
Nice.
We put this shit out every week.
Congratulations.
And they said it would never last. The love affair Flex and I have.
really look forward to these. Although I've missed the last 3, I got to catch up. But
I'll watch one of Cephas and Freck.
Oh, you gotta check out Cephas.
I watched maybe half of that one. Well,
Did
so
you?
Watched a little bit of that one, yeah. I'll have
got
to skip
Frex.
ahead to where Frex
those two are
gets.
such good kids. You know, they're young, but they're respectful and
They were a lot of fun to interview.
yeah, really good kids. But they're damn good players.
Yeah.
They tone it back for us.
Because they're kids.
Yeah.
Don't you hate getting pwned by some kid that's wet behind the ears?
My son, you know, we played Modern Warfare 3 forever, and we're in the league and all this stuff. And my son plays zombies. He comes in and kicks my ass. It's like I don't get it.
Well, they were raised on this shit.
Yeah. Just
seriously.
I was surprised your parole officer would let you do those episodes, Jam. I guess since we're in another state, it was okay, right?
That's it. to catch a predator.
I keep waiting for that guy from ABC or CBS or whatever to enter the video.
Yeah.
But hey, the guys I sent to you said they had a blast and that you guys kept it fun and interesting and
you guys do a good job with it. You're really good.
Oh wow, that's great that the people like it.
Props to you guys.
Keep it flowing.
Definitely. All right, well here's to 40 more. Everybody, raise your glass if you got one or a bottle.
One.
If you're
mine's in a garbage. I'll give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, he's doing a thumbs up. Okay, so for Bulletproof Underwear, episode 40, our spectacular, we'd like to thank our guests, Walmart Clown.
Yay.
Ben Joga.
Yay.
Willie Shot You.
Yay.
X66 Pony X66. And of course, I'm your co-host Yamjuice.
And I'm Flex. What the fuck?
Yeah. Could you leave out Flex?
And this ain't your first rodeo. You all know what to do.
I can't reach it.
Well, we'll superimpose your mouth.
It is. Size does matter.
It does indeed.
Don't
All
let
right,
them
so
lie
I'd
to
like
you.
to
Only
invite
those with
you to
size
our-
say that. That's why I say it all the time.
So if you guys want to show up for,
Something.
if you guys want to show up for Monkey Turd tomorrow, feel free. Then
We're
when are you
doing
going to
an
get an
aeroplane
Xbox?
to Ireland. Have fun.
Have fun.
Turn Bagara.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah.
If I knew something Irish, I'd say it to you.
Yeah, if I knew something Irish, I'd say it too.
Isn't
Saints
that Aaron
Bigora.
Aaron Gobra?
What?
Right.
Aaron
What the hell does that
Gobra?
mean anyway? Aaron go braless.
I think she lets her boobies just fly.
I think I only know the one word I need to know, Guinness. So,
Well, are you going to play
Unfinished.
golf over there?
yeah,
No,
we're
no.
going. It's a golfing trip. Me and General Slide, for those that played with him,
Yep.
and 6 others are going.
Hey, which one of you guys have got the You Don't Know Jack? Willie, I know you got it.
But y'all play that
right?
on PS3, right?
Yeah.
Because I got on the other night. I was going to. It looked like you could download it from Xbox, but I got on and looked, and nobody was on. So I said, okay, it's a PS3 thing then.
Yeah, PS3.
Well, right now it's a PS3 thing.
Yeah.
Flex, did you get your copy yet?
Who?
Flex, did you get yours yet?
No, I didn't get mine yet.
Well, if you do, we'll have to do it.
I'll get
So
it.
far, Den is the king of the hill, so everybody has to gang up on him.
Expected otherwise.
We had technical difficulties the night we played.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
I wonder what that was.
Hopefully it'll do better. Maybe we could do it like Thursday or something.
Sounds good.
Sure.
All right.
Today.
So
All right, I'll see if I
Pony,
can get it.
you're a wheeler dealer. If you ever happen to get a PlayStation,
Joe,
you'll probably find one for $8.
You know, I don't have any time right now. I haven't even been on Xbox in over a week. So
All right, you're a farm boy.
So yeah, I'm getting in my busy time. So I don't know. I may get on Xbox tonight simply because I, took care of the wife and she said I could get on a little earlier tonight. So that's
And you're liquored up pretty good.
no, not really.
Not really.
I've got a little
Man.
buzz going,
I'll
and I drank about like one finger of this bottle.
Yeah. No, I liquor up later.
yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Liquor
you
up
beat me
front,
to it.
poker in the
That
rear.
way.
I give that a 10.
Bring a flashlight.
Yeah,
That's it.
Flash.
Liquor in the front, poker in the back.
yeah. He has the
All right.
Jenna Jameson fleshlight version.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, and I use that term extremely loosely.
Thank you.
All right.
But
Thanks for coming, all of y'all.
thanks for
All right.
coming on.
For hosted us.
Hey, Flex and Yam, keep it up, guys. You guys do a
Flex.
fantastic job.
Yeah.
Say something more next time, man. Don't be so quiet.
I was sleeping.
Yeah.
Shh! Don't wake him up.
Don't wake Flex up. He's cranky.
All right, guys. I echo what Willie said.
Yep.
Good job. Keep it up.
All right.
Yep.
All
Good night,
right.
guys.